Good morning children. Did you complete yesterday's work? Okay. Today let us continue with exercise 3 problem 5. Let's read the question. Give an oblique sketch and an isometric sketch for each of the following. So whatever is the question, you have to draw the two sketches. A cuboid of dimensions 5 centimeters, 3 centimeters and 2 centimeters. Which sketch should we draw first? We have to draw an oblique sketch. Where do you draw the oblique sketch? It's on the square sheet or on a graph paper. So here's my graph paper and we are going to draw this. You know that usually when measurements are given, it is in the order of length, breadth and height. Length, breadth and height. So here 5 centimeters is the length which is given. So let's draw. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, then 3. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. I don't think you are able to make out the difference. So let me shade this so that it's a bit clear. Okay, you don't make this thick. For you to understand, I am drawing this. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3 is the breadth. Next 2 centimeters is the height. As we are drawing the oblique sketch, it's not necessary that we have to draw the actual measurements. The sizes or the measurements are not proportional. So here we are going to take only one box and we are going to draw a diagonal line. We are going to draw a diagonal line. So here, like this, we are going to join and the measurements we are going to write. This is 5, this is 3 and this is 2. Yes, this side also 2. Understood this, children? Draw this in your class workbooks. On the graph paper you have to draw, cut it and paste it in your class workbook. Let us draw the isometric sketch. So here we have drawn an isometric sketch where we have joined 5 dots. You know that there is no horizontal line on the isometric paper. So we are going to join 5 dots in an angle and then here the height is 2, so 2 and 2 we have taken and here 5 and here also 5 and this is given as 3, so this is the isometric figure or isometric sketch that we have drawn. Now I will show you the actual figures. So here children, you are able to see that we are drawing the figure on the graph and this is 5. This length is 5, breadth is 3 and height is 2. On the graph paper you have drawn and the same thing you have drawn on the isometric dot paper. Here it's 5, 2, 5 and this is 3. This is the figure that you are going to get. Complete this in your class workbooks. Paste it in your class workbooks. Let us take 3 examples. In that, the first one is a rectangular object and if we cut this vertically means we are going to draw a line over here. So here you are going to cut this. This is a vertical cut and when you make a horizontal cut, if you cut it horizontally, you are going to get a figure like this. Yes or no? Understood this? Okay. Now let us look at this. This is a cylindrical shape and when you make a horizontal cut, yes, This is the way you are going to get it. and when you make a horizontal cut, you are going to get a shape like this. Yes or no? If you cut it several times, you are going to slice it several times, then you are going to get circles over this side. Horizontal cut, you are going to get circles. Now let us look at this. A cone, inverted cone is here, and when you make a horizontal cut, when you make a vertical cut, this is the shape that you are going to get, and when you make a vertical cut, you are going to get a shape like this. Understood this, children? Now let's move on to the second way of viewing the sections of a solid. The first way is the kitchen play method or slicing method or cutting method that we have learned, that is horizontal cut and vertical cut, and the cross section that we have learned. The next part is we are going to learn how to view the parts using a shadow play method. Let's look at that. So here children, shadow play method is what we are going to learn. Now you can see that the duster is in rectangular shape, or it's a cuboid. The cuboid shape, when you keep, are you able to see the shadow here, children? This is shadow formed here and it's in rectangular shape. Two-dimensional shadow is appearing when you see it. Now you can see that there is a ball. Now here when I keep, here there is a circle formed. Are you able to see? Circle. Two-dimensional is a circle, whereas if you see it, three-dimensional one is a sphere. Now let us look at this box. Dimensional, this is a cube, but when you look at in the shadow play method, here you are able to see that there is a square form. Square shape is formed. Okay? Okay. So moving back to the first method, which is the kitchen play method, or you can even call it as a slicing method or slicing game, or cutting or slicing the objects. This is what we are going to do now. There are few examples which are given. Solid brick shape is given. When you have a brick which is of square length, mostly it is of rectangular length. When according to the length, if you cut it vertically, it can form a square or rectangle. It depends on the length of the brick. Okay, it can be a square or rectangle. Whereas when you give it a horizontal cut, you know that a rectangle only is formed. What is formed? A rectangle is formed. Now a round apple, if you take, a round apple is taken and it is sliced this way and this way. Anyway you cut a round apple, it is given as round apple, and if you cut both the ways, it is going to appear as a circle. Okay? Now, next one is ice cream cone. So, this is a cone, and when you give it a vertical cut, you are going to get a triangle, and if you give a horizontal cut like this, if you do, you are going to get a circle. Okay. Circular pipe. Pipe is there which is circular, and if you cut it vertically, you are going to get a rectangle, and if you slice it horizontally, you are going to get it this way. If you cut, it's going to be a rectangle. If you cut it horizontally, it's going to be a circle. And if you take an example of a die is a cube, and if you cut it vertically or horizontally, you are going to get squares. Understood this part, children? So now let us begin exercise 4. So here children, exercise 4, the first problem is name the shape of the shadows obtained in each case. So in the textbook they have given you the figures, and you are also supposed to draw the figures. A ball wall. The light is above the wall and you have to see how the shadow is going to be formed. The shadow is going to be formed as a circle, a two-dimensional shape which is a circle that you are going to get. The next one is a cylindrical pipe. Cylindrical, cylinder like pipe. Pipe you don't know, but when you see it as a shadow, it is going to appear like a rectangle. It is going to appear like a rectangle. The next one is a book. So here children, you are able to see the book here. The shadow is formed here. In which shape? Going to be a rectangle. Which shape? A rectangle shape you are going to get when you want to see. Understood this? Now, here are the shadows of some 3D objects. When seen under the lamp of an overhead projector, identify the solids that match each shadow. Overhead projector means now how did we see the shadows? We have seen the shadows towards the side. This if we consider as the projector, when we keep an object, we can see the shadow over this. This here you are able to see the circle. Are you able to see children? Here there is a circle formed. So this is the circle formed here. Sidewards we were seeing, but now what they are asking is, if light is kept under the wall and the shadow is going to be formed on the overhead projector, it is going to be up. Now you have to write the objects which are going to be visible like a circle. What are the examples children? The first thing that we are going to get is a sphere or circular objects. Sphere, spherical or circular objects. Spherical or circular objects. Okay. For a square, a cube or square sheet if you take, that is going to be the shadow. Cube when you take, you saw that it is a square. Cube or square sheet. Cube or square sheet. So here they have given a triangle. When are you going to get a triangle? When you have a triangular object or when you have a right prism or triangular base. Okay? Triangular or right prism with triangular base. With triangular base. Okay, the next one is a rectangle. When you have a rectangular or when it's a cuboid or rectangular shape. Rectangular shape. Understood this children? Copy in your class workbook. See you in the next class. With this chapter we have completed the full syllabus. And in the next class, we are going to revise what we have learned. We are going to prepare for our summative assessment. See you in the next class, children. Have a great day.